let's remind everybody watching, I felt that in 2020, the band of the year, or the breakout band of the year, I should say, and song, was none other than... Welcome to another episode from Takedowns to Breakdowns with A&P. Before we get started, I want to remind everybody that this show is available on podcast. The links are in the description of the video. Go check it out. Help us destroy another platform. YouTube is not enough. Now that we got that out of the way, we're here today to talk about what I feel, and I think you're going to agree with me.
I agree with you on this one.
So then we're going to go together on this one.
Yeah.
What we feel is the breakout band of 2021 with perhaps the best metal song of the year. And the reason why we're doing this now is because everybody's putting their lists together, favorite songs of the year, favorite albums, favorite EPs, favorite debut record. I mean, at this time of the year, there's lists coming out of everywhere. Yeah. Everybody's making their list, checking it twice.
But you make your list throughout the year.
I make my list throughout the year to help me at the end of the year put together what I feel are the best 10, 15, 20 albums. But we're not here to talk about, maybe on another episode, we'll tackle my favorite albums of the year. But right now we're here to talk about what we feel is the breakout band of 2021. Now, before we say the name of the band and before we go a little bit into depth into why we're picking that band, let's remind everybody watching, I felt that in 2020, the band of the year, or the breakout band of the year, I should say, and song, was none other than Eskimo Callboy with 𝗙𝗥𝗢𝗙𝗢𝗪.
Yeah.
You have to be living under a rock not to have heard 𝗙𝗙𝗢𝗙𝗪 or be hyped about by 𝗙𝗙𝗢𝗙𝗪 and Eskimo Callboy in 2020.
Yeah, because that song gave us what we weren't getting from the world, which was happiness and this pump of life that we weren't getting from the world at the time.
I feel like it was a way of escaping the reality that we were living. That song allowed us to kind of go into a different place, not think about everything else, and just really have fun, enjoy the song. And that was really a breakout song for Eskimo Callboy because they had to change in their lineup as far as the lead singers are concerned. So it was a really important moment for the band. And I feel like with that song, they asserted themselves as, hey, we're back, we're here, check us out. And I feel like they completely dominated the conversation as far as being a breakout band with an incredible song for 2020. Now, for 2021, it's not Eskimo Callboy. It could have been.
It could have been, but I feel like we've already gotten the sadness out of, well, not sadness, but, you know, we got that jolt of light from that song. And I think this year it's more of the aggression of the aftermath of the pandemic.
Or still, like, we're still kind of in the pandemic. But I see what you're saying.
The aggression of being held up
now
for
we're
so
just kind
long.
of fed up with the whole thing.
Yeah.
We went from being depressed to just being fed up.
Because last year was more like, hey, look at the bright side of things. But now we realize there is no bright side.
So let's just destroy shit.
Yeah.
All right. So for 2021, the breakout band of the year, according to the two of us, none other than Lorna Shore. Absolutely amazeballs.
Yeah.
These guys released one of the greatest EPs ever released in the metal world. If that EP had 3 or 4 more songs, you could probably call it a full-length album, and it would have been absolutely the album of the year. Incredible. They changed the lead singer, very similar to Eskimo Callboy.
Yeah, a change of lead singer.
Not for the same reasons. Reasons. But they changed the lead singer, which is always... It's always problematic.
It's a difficult thing to do as a band.
Yeah, because everybody's kind of like used to the previous singers. Like, okay, this new guy, what is he going to bring to the table? What is he going to do?
And this new guy,
Will Ramos.
Oh.
Holy shit. What a voice. What a voice. So I feel that considering that everything that Lorna Shore went through, all the troubles and tribulations, this is their 3rd lead singer. They almost had to hit a home run. This was either sink or swim for Lorna Shore with this singer, with this EP, considering what had happened. And I feel like not only they hit a home run, the home run, the ball is still rolling. The ball is still in the sky.
Yeah.
Like, it's still going. We don't know where this ball is going to end up. Absolutely incredible EP. And to me, they released, in that EP, the metal song of the year, To the Hellfire.
Yeah.
Is there a more brutal, impactful, no holds bar song?
Now, on that EP, you could say it's the best song of the EP, but in my opinion, that EP, it's all equal in my opinion. They're all fucking amazing songs. And that song in particular, since it was the first single, I think that's why it gets the recognition of it is their
calling card.
calling card, yeah.
I also feel like that track has perhaps a lot more of their DNA, and it was a song that allowed Will Ramos to really expose all his potential vocally.
Yeah.
The other ones feel a little bit more controlled. It's hard to say control.
It's really hard to say control.
When it comes to Will Ramos. But I really feel like in the other tracks, he doesn't go as far off the deep end as he does in that one. I mean, in that one, he just lets it all go. Like, I'm here. This is me. This is what I can do. Take it or leave it, and everybody's taking it.
Yeah, and we're taking it.
We're taking it, So
the ending of that song,
those snarly
pig growls that don't have to be there. They are there just to show you just a rawness of the feeling he's going through, and that's like the dying down of the song. It's like when you're running and you're slowly dying down. That's his dying down.
It also felt to me that in that track, everything that he's doing is kind of leading up to that moment, and that moment is almost like, like an exhale.
An exhale. That's his exhale.
But it's a Will Ramos exhale, so it comes in the form of pig squeals. It's an absolutely phenomenal track. I feel like it's the most brutal track. I mean, you could argue, is it the metal track of the year? I mean, it all depends on people's tastes and what they like and what not. To me, is the most brutal track of 2021, is the one that I've been playing the most, is the one that gets me going every time I play it.
Going.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're listening to it for the first or the 100th time. You get the same energy out of it.
Right when you hear that first riff show up, you know that you're in for a good ride.
That melody is incredible too.
Oh, it's amazing. It's like acoustic too, so it just kind of gets you in, and then the heavier guitars come in, his vocals come in, and all hell breaks loose.
I had a huge amount of respect for him and the band, and such love for that track. Seeing his vocal playthrough, a one-take vocal playthrough, it just elevated my appreciation for the band and for what he does and for the song in general. Definitely the breakout band of 2021, in our humble opinion, with the most brutal song of the year. And everybody's taking notice. Bring Me the Horizon is taking these guys on an arena tour. They're not playing like, the mom and pop little bar, the dive bar here and there, getting paid with beer and food. No, arena tour with Bring Me the Horizon. How incredible is that for a deathcore band that just, the only thing they have, besides the previous records, but the only thing they have
is an EP. What they are now is 3 songs. The EP.
It's an EP, that's it. So to get picked up by Bring Me the Horizon, going on an arena tour, I think that says it all. Everybody's paying attention to this band in the metal world. I don't care where you are. And Bring Me the Horizon could take whoever they want on that tour, and they chose these guys. If that's not a rubber stamp of talent, of what they have achieved with an EP, and what Will Ramos, let's not kid ourselves, what Will Ramos brings to this band, what he adds to this band, I don't know what is. I wish them all the success in the world. I know there was some fans a little pissed off that they were going on an arena tour, like they're selling out. Like, people already bring out the pitchforks.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Do you not want to see your favorite bands succeed? Like,
yeah, don't you want to see these guys making a career out of their music, making a living? What's wrong with people making a living?
Exactly. And them doing all this stuff, this big stuff, only it fast forwards now to the next album. Now they know, fuck, people really enjoyed our EP. We got to make an album really quick.
I think even beyond that, it helps the genre as well.
Yeah, because some people only see deathcore as just heavy and breakdowns and stuff. And that's
seems like a one-trick pony.
And that's what we used to think. But bands like Fit for an Autopsy and these guys, listen, with 3 songs in this EP,
they've changed the game.
They've changed the game.
They've changed the game. And I feel like going on this tour with Bring Me the Horizon is going to give them such a huge platform. I understand that everybody that's going to go to that show is going to walk out a Lorna Shore fan. That's the reality of it. But even if they walk out with 10% of that arena buying a shirt, a CD, a vinyl, whatever, that's huge for them, and it's huge for the genre itself. Deathcore needs that kind of boost of these new up-and-coming artists to prove that they're not that one-trick pony.
But they need to take the new up-and-coming artists need to take that genre and kind of like, pick its brain a little bit, and make it their own.
Redefine it.
Redefine the genre, yeah.
I think Lorna Shore is doing that.
And that's what they're doing.
Musically and vocally.
A lot of bands are doing that, but they are doing it in a very good way.
a lot of bands are doing it, but they're doing it on Red Bull.
On Red Bull,
They're way ahead of the mark. They're way ahead of everybody. And I just feel like we had to use this platform, this channel, this show to really give Lorna Shore a huge shout out. They are our breakout band of 2021 into the Hellfire. Ike voted, well, it was just the two of us voting, so it is what it is. But we voted it best, heaviest, most brutal song of 2021.
And if we're voting, that's all that matters.
That's true. It's our show.
It's our show, yeah.
Anyways, all right. So congrats to Lorna Shore. Congrats on that arena tour. Congrats on the EP. And I'm patiently awaiting that full-length album in 2022. Don't forget to give it to us. Give it to us hard. All right. See you guys.
See ya.